the North Greenwich Arena, absolutely jam-packed. Even the boxes are full. Every Olympics has a superstar, and there's every chance that this athlete could be the face of London 2012.
And it's 2 feet on the ground at the end of that routine, always a positive. Oh, a great vault. They're putting their personal best to the test with that effort. Here we go, the judges' scores are coming in now. Well, there we go then, the round's over now, and how will that performance have affected the scoreboard? Let's have a look. So they've opted for the easy routine on the vault. Let's see how they get on. Of course, it has to be done well. Well, what a great way to finish the routine, landing on 2 feet. Well, they're certainly putting their best to the test with that effort on the vault. And now time for the judges' scores. What will they make of it? Well, this athlete is well and truly on a high now. They know they've qualified. It's the...
Centre, the first event, the women's qualifying rounds of the 50 metres freestyle. 8 athletes, but there'll only be one winner. Stroke for stroke, rhythm now perfect. Leading is South Korea, second Germany, France in third place. Who's going to come out on top? South Korea finished first, they'll proceed to the final. Poland go through in second.
Ouro.
So much you could say about this performance, but I'll leave it at this. To the North Greenwich Arena. Up next, we'll be watching the finals of the men's vault. This is a real opportunity for any one of these 8 athletes to take home a gold medal. Interestingly, this arena are going to host a whole number of gymnastic events as well as the basketball over the course of the games.
Well, it was a good performance. Now what will the judges make of it? Well, they've opted for an easy routine on the vault. Let's see how they get on. It's got to be executed well.
4.2.
Oh, landing on your back. That's not going to get you too far in this competition. Oh, that's okay, but I think this athlete could do better than that. Well, there were some things to like about that vault, but what will the judges think?
PG a primeira colocação para grande.
Centre here in Stratford. This is the gateway to the Olympic Park, built specifically for these games.
O jogo é muito bacana, muito legal.
A really strong lineup for this competition.
Bem divertido.
Lots of medal hopes, 3 or 4 that will be looking for gold. Good start, absolutely essential. 50 metres freestyle for women, the final is underway. Well, just not enough power in those strokes to see this athlete get into the top 3. First place, South Korea. In second place, Turkey. In third place, France. The last few metres, gold for South Korea. It's silver for France. What a performance from Team GB to take bronze.
Jogos Olímpicos, quer dizer.
So many things to like about this performance. In replay, you just see the power of this athlete, stroking so well, and that's why they were able to put in such a terrific time. The crowd enjoyed that, and after all the hard work these athletes put in, I'm sure they enjoyed their moment in the spotlight as well. Been a terrific day and some great performances. Thoroughly enjoyable. Well, the search has been for an Olympic champion, and that search will continue. From Seth Bennett, we'll see you next time. This is the final event of this session at the Aquatic Centre here in Stratford. The athletes are ready, 17,500 fans are ready. Let's get it on. They're away. Race starting to take shape as we reach the quarter point. Quarter of the way through this event, and already the early leaders start to take hold. A staccato stroke isn't enough. More free-flowing. The tumble turn. Jamaica lead. Great Britain second. In third place, it's South Korea. As we enter the final 25, less than a quarter of the race to go. We're into the final 10 metres. A hero will be born as they touch down. Great Britain in first place will move on. That was good, a good performance, and so much to see with it. Welcome to the Aquatic Centre. Next in the pool, the women's 100 metres butterfly qualifying round. These 8 athletes are so close in ability. Back to the surface, and we start to see the early leaders. Quarter of the way through this race, and the early leaders emerge. So nearly halfway, and it could be better for this athlete. Great kick. China are in first place. New Zealand in second place. Great Britain in third. And now the muscles start to hurt as we enter the final 25 metres. Who's going to touch him first? New Zealand finish first and march on. China go through in second place. Still Great Britain move on in third place, qualifying for the final. This swimmer may want to look away now. This certainly wasn't one of their best races of their career. Well, plenty of crowd support here. They're all ready to get this event underway. A sprinters event, real power, good start necessary. As they emerge from the water, we see the early leaders, the early glimpses of the leaders as now they emerge from the water. Not got the rhythm, but maybe that will change with the push at halfway. Strong stroke underwater. Great Britain in first place. In second place, South Korea. In third, Jamaica. 25 metres to go. A full stretch. Jamaica finish with gold. South Korea take the silver medal. Well, silver medal, something to be proud of for the athletes. So close, though, to winning that gold medal. Third place and a bronze medal for Great Britain. Well done. Well, this is the moment where we can enjoy success, and certainly they'll be doing that on the podium. Time for the national anthems to celebrate. Well, it's been another fantastic day of Olympic. White Water Centre for the qualifying rounds of the men's kayaking. Is this athlete really ready to go? Knows how hard training's been, knows the shape they're in. Could this be the run that makes them the Olympic champion? This one goes against the flow, with hard work for the athlete to go through this upstream gate. Well, this gate proved to be a little problematic, but now he's through that gate. Coming up, the first big drop on this course, this is Ben Nevis. Had to fight to get back through that upstream gate. Well, the time check tells you that's fast, that's really fast. The line is crucial through Ben Nevis. Needs to stay dry through this upstream gate. Well, it took an awful lot of hard work and effort, but eventually got through that gate. Did well to get through that gate. Passes through that gate with no problems at all. Well, this is one of the fastest sections of the course on the approach to Stonehenge. Paddling hard through the oval. Well, needs to make sure that the boat's running at all times through this upstream gate. Paddle nicely through that gate. Well, that was a hard one to get through, but he managed it. Well, that wasn't very good, I'm afraid. Missed that gate. Needs a massive improvement in the final section. Had to slow down to get through that gate. Not brilliant from this athlete, but at least he's on the board. Let's check on the replay. This athlete underachieved here. So much potential, but when it came down to that big moment. It's a terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Well, I'm sure there are a few nerves down there. This is the first time this athlete's ever competed at the Olympic Games. All 6 rowers pull away from the blocks then here. You're looking for that smooth movement through the water, but so far, it's all just been a bit herky-jerky. Poland are out in front, and they remain in control of this one. Germany are in the medal positions. They're second. Stroking towards halfway here, and there's no doubts about this race and which way it could go. Halfway gone, halfway still to go. Well, not really going to plan at this stage, and I don't know what the problem is. It just seems a little out of rhythm, and that can cost so much time. Well, this is very impressive from Poland, who are out in front in first place. China in second place and looking good here. Can Germany improve? They're in third position. Coming up to the final stages, needs to give it absolutely everything. Poland qualify in first place. China go through in second place. Well, when he looks back at this, no doubt he'll be disappointed. It was a slow start, but between the halfway and three-quarter point...
Essa foi.
Since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. Well, this athlete's future will be decided in the next 2 minutes. One good run could mean all the difference. Well, that's another gate pass, no problems. Moving through the water to Piccadilly Circus. Well, this gate proved to be a little problematic, but now he's through that gate.
Se a voz tá bacana, eu vou tentar esse ouro pra você.
Well, it took an awful lot of hard work and effort, but eventually got through that gate. Well, paddling really smoothly in this one, and the time check confirms it. That's quick. Well, this is a tough gate to go through. Another upstream one. Has to hold momentum here. Had to fight to get back through that upstream gate. Had to slow down to get through that gate. Through that gate, no problems at all. The crowd urging him on through 2 checkpoints. Well, this next gate's a toughie. It's upstream. Did well to get through that gate. Well, hit that last gate hard. Clean through that last gate. It's another decent time. Good stuff at time check number 3. On the way to the last big drop on the course. It's named Big Ben. Well, through that gate with ease. Well, that was a hard one to get through, but he managed it. Terrific performance with that first round. Fully deserving of the gold medal, this is the moment where finally the athlete is crowned the new Olympic champion. Emotions running high, no doubt, as they step onto the podium. Big smiles as the crowd rises one for the national anthem. There'll be tears flowing. So much joy from those performances. So much credit as well these 3 athletes must take. Really was high-class stuff. And now...
É isso aí, pessoal. Depois volto com outro país tentando quebrar esse recorde com a Coreia do Sul. Valeu, pessoal que esteve aí acompanhando. Fiquem com Deus e até a próxima.
For the moment, the flame continues to burn here at the Olympic Stadium in London, but it has been a quite terrific games. The performances have been every bit what you'd expect from the biggest show in the world of sport. So many iconic landmarks that have just become part and parcel of these games, and that's what London has really brought to the table. The flags wave in celebration after so many good performances. The athletes represented down on the trackside, the nations coming together as one for the last time at the 2012 Games. The city has hosted this magnificently, and this closing ceremony really does signify how the whole of the world has come together here. Many of these athletes will now be turning their attentions to the next time they get the chance to compete for an Olympic medal. The flags of the nations stretch out around the track. The Olympic rings linked together at the centre of the stadium. The heart and soul of these games